Good morning, good morning. So we're gonna try to finish what's it called? Act 1, Act 2. All that stuff. We are hitting Burwich Village now, I believe.
That skill's not ready.
Word of pain. Someone's life is. Always be the best trash clear skill and one of the best level 1 skills in the game. Like, it's not the greatest in single target, but you only really have to put points into the first node, or into the second node. Up your portal here. It's literally just like erasing everything on the screen.
Can't do that yet. not ready.
I think I was originally going to do an infiltrator next. But I ended up going with it. Not sure why. I think they were really good. Because it's... I think it's because I didn't want to play a straight up kiting build. And an infiltrator is kind of a kiting build. The biggest thing this build doesn't have is health, so it needs to get health and base health regen. So having like health regen and health on hero is a big kind of bonus. Health is more important than health because this build is a spam build, so it does sit in melee range and hits with an attack. And I think I have like 17, 18% each. My endgame. We're essentially pushing to what's it called? Censure.
I can't do that yet.
Or Central will be a big, not only damage thing, but also like a survivability thing. Because it's damage reduction. Just short another level.
I've been expecting that. crush your friends at double speed. You are strong. Now, I will demonstrate my true power!
Once his foot starts coming down, that's when you're going to use the dodge roll.
Can't do that.
Oh, missed it. Well, I probably should have got a little more Aether Res than 10%. Lack of Aether Res does make this a little more difficult. Turn this in. Hands. It's actually might be better. I'll use Pierce Rays, but I'll just keep these for now.
See anything you like?
Reduce poison. Not worth it.
See you around.
I'm probably worried about it. We'll always attack the boss and we're not careful. That is one downside of Word of Pain. It does not destroy things, like doors or stuff like that.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
The biggest thing for me right now is to make sure I don't accidentally join Kindness Chosen.
Can't do that yet.
Because I'm so used to just joining Kindness Chosen, especially on these fresh start playthroughs. But the other one will give me the Arcanist belt before I enter, which will be nice before going to the Act 4. If I can even use it. I might not even get to use it. Elemental Rose versus Bleeding Rose. I'll be under cap. But
Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet.
I am going to enjoy this.
That skill's not ready.
Enough of this. Die.
That skill's not ready.
make sure to get this next rift, and we still need to get more royal jelly, plus we'll get the Inquisitor's necklace. So we're gonna go down and get that real fast and in a hurry. I need to make a pot of coffee too after this.
Can't do that yet.
Now strong boxes are doing a lot more damage too.
That skill's not ready.
Warped. Oh, that's awful. Still better than nothing, but alright. I don't have the cunning. Oh shit. Let's see. Maybe I'll have the cunning after I level up again.
What do you want?
Greetings, child.
That's the other thing, is like, increasing the levels up so fast and some of these early quests are not as useful.
Got something you need stashed?
Anything else on it?
I'll keep an eye out.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. Iron well spent.
What's with all Good, you're back. One of my you've proved that's a good work there, but is that's the Warden's defeat is a great victory.
So you must be the Aye. With a bridge northwest, you work, dear. We have to hit them hard and fast. Whoa, damn it! Now that we're not.
Before I come here. On the crap.
Do the best I can with what I've got.
Which one of these? And that was Bane and Amber. Okay. So plating. Watch. Oh, what am I missing? Spikes. So I'm missing spikes, and I'm probably missing scrap too.
See anything you like?
Scrap.
Iron well spent.
Spikes.
See anything you like?
No spikes.
Iron well spent.
It's not a regular.
Keep your weapons where I can.
Let's get a little more physique. Seal. Not that we're going to be standing in it.
Come see what's left of my wares.
No spikes.
See you around. See anything you like? See you
No
around.
spikes.
Come, friend, right to business. How goes the journey? Head northwest. That old...
Ah, I cannot speak of...
Finally gonna get our movement skill. Please explore.
So, you, the three, go to...
The shield we need is from here, by the way.
The emissary
It's one of
warned
the
me.
bugs.
That skill's not right.
I could hear the... Ah,
If you talk to him first, the treasure chest spawns.
The weeping's much purple. The eye.
The skies weep blood. Our seers sing.
See anything you like? See you around.
Well, look.
serve the...
A traveler.
I'll need to start my coffee. Okie dokie.
That skill's not ready.
Like if you need
That
the
skill's
mass
not
kill achievements, Inquisitor is the class to do it with. The bug chamber back
That skill's
there
not ready.
and the other bug chamber up here, the two bug chambers you go to and get the shield. The bug chamber up here in the League is different because he drops a Calidor's Tempest shield. You actually want him instead of this regular anyway. This shield is just defensive. This shield is better for defense than the Calidor's Tempest shield.
That skill's not ready.
I do want to put an ectoplasm on one of his rings. They're very mana hungry though.
I can't do that.
Corpse dust on the other ring. No. Now let's go back and try to craft our components to get the silk swatches too. I also want to make some dynamite.
I do the best I can with what I've got.
About 1, 2, 3. Looking up dynamite for now.
Bring me back any blueprints.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
No, you don't.
Put it to good use.
Let's go here. We're just gonna vendor farm. Look it up. Oh, we can.
Good price for what I've got left.
Got one.
I ain't well spent. I'll give you a good price for what I've got left. See you around.
Now let's make our 3/6 watches.
Easy to make forge.
Bleeding res is super important in the next area. That's good enough. Poison. Movement speed is fine. We don't really need a third one right now. So I'll use the Chaos Res on the gloves.
Go on then. See anything you like? I ain't well spent. I do the best I can with what I've got.
Aether Soul. Or should I get a little more Chaos Res? Well, I can't make a Black Tallow anyway. I can't even make an Aether Soul.
If you
Oh well.
find any blueprints,
So for now, let's just leave it.
Got something we'd stashed. It's safer.
Alrighty.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
I should pump until I get. I should also move until I get to maybe sewer protection, so that's actually going to be bonus. That is nice. I'm gonna go 5 physique, or 15 physique, and 15 spirit. Emotions. That's fine. Okay. So now we need to get the cold stuff.
That skill's not bad.
Blue card of the fox. Oh, that sounds really good. Yep. Yep. Definitely using that. Alright. Let's move on. We need to collect spectral longswords, so we need to make sure that we keep an eye out for those. might need to use another ectoplasm for now.
Can't do that yet.
We would normally skip the quest, but we really need Rover's Rep, I believe, in this build because of lack of poison wells. Not a lot of the gear from Regen. So unless we get a really lucky roll on something tough, we could end up being shit out of it. So that 18 poison wells is really nice.
Can't do that yet.
Plus the boss at the bottom is actually a good boss. It's a fire damage weapon, I think. If it's elemental, it's great. It'll be our weapon. Because it adds bonuses to word of removal. I think it's fire based. I could be wrong.
Can't do that yet.
Got one longsword. The longsword is what is used to make the what's it called? The Arcanist relic thingy. We can't get Vendetta anyway until Beard. Vendetta is like the second character relic if you're gonna make one. This that
That skill's not ready.
we're just making our way.
That skill's not ready. I can't do that yet.
Still need a little bit more single
That
targets.
skill's not ready.
This is essentially the playstyle though. That's nice. We also need Murloc eyes. I keep saying Murloc, I mean Manticore. Manticore eyes with this build. already got the dynamite chest, I'd go downstairs. Because usually the dynamite chest is there. It's a hidden spoil right now. Hey, GG. How's your day going?
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
I like chaos. Yeah, it's fire. I'm not sure I want to use that. Even though it does say it's more damage. The stuff on and the flat damage is really not. I don't have enough damage to not use it really. So let's swap out that weapon. Because that weapon I have just kind of sucks anyway.
Tinkering is my specialty. Bring me back something interesting.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
I just so. Yes, it is. I want to bleeding. Pierce is better. Pierce Rose versus Elemental. I'm the fine on 0 now.
Can't do that yet.
Make sure to come watch out and kill all the leaders. Golden chest.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet.
Sometimes there's a celestial totem up here. Everything all at once. That's the down totem, man.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Squad, I'm active. Why is it? I did my things. Okay. We're gonna see if we can get the Zarthulian Rover's quest or not. Or Rover's bounty. Kingman is expiring. I just killed him. I just killed that. Okay, that's on the way to the next area, so we'll do that. Alright, now we'll push the 15 spirits. We push to 15 spirit and everything is.
Can't do
What's it
that
called
yet.
after that? Physique.
Can't do that
Well,
yet.
15 spirit and 5 cunning. And then all physique. I wanted the harpies.
Can't do that yet.
Three of the harpy oracles. Oracle oracles.
Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
go
Can't do
down
that
to
yet.
this Dream boss. These are the pants. We end up using once we
That
swap
skill's
calibers
not
tank
ready.
this, by the way, because we don't have so much health regen. We're going to use white ones. After this, we're going to go back to Rovers and turn in the Rovers quest. We're going to be kiting for you. So much of this is possible. Essentially, we just want to take the Doom Bolt and use, what's it called, every time he uses Doom Bolt.
That skill's not ready.
Now we do need to remember to run back to here. Once we turn this in. That's essentially a fourth boss inside the underground. We will take it, but it's not going to help us now, unfortunately.
Put it to good use.
That skill's
What we're
not
actually probably going to end up doing is pushing to
Can't do that yet.
what's it called? Just doing Act 1 and Act 2 in Elite. Even though we don't need it for experience, we don't need it. The only reason we need it is for reputation, and it's better for reputation than doing, what's it called, than doing bounties. Spirit more than cunning.
Can't do that
Might
yet.
only put 2 points in the cunning. Cunning is just offensive ability for us. We don't need it for many of our items, I believe. We are still on the lookout for the sword. We do have maps already. Also need to be careful for stuff on the ground. Got a man on that list. slowly ticking up our reputation. Have to be careful though, because it is very squishy. For now, we've got a lot of defensive layers later on, but right now it doesn't have no health, no. We're barely at 100 health or love. That's because we have an item that gives us a good attack that left with bombs.
Can't do that.
You don't need to do this quest to get that thing, by the way. You can actually just go to that vendor that sells you the relics or whatever. We're just going to 2 cunning and then the rest spirit for now. For now, Inquisitor's Seal, because we're not pumping points into it, is essentially a totem item, but it's not for bosses. We might drop it for bosses, just so bosses will run through it and take a little bit of damage. But it won't help, or if we have to make tank a boss like Cronley, it's nice. But for regular bosses, it's kind of worthless. So we'll pop it here. It's just a bunch of berries.
Can't do that yet. That's still not ready.
Also, if we could get something like, I want to say ancient. I think it's ancient. It's one of the prefixes that gives armor absorption. That would be really nice. Again, you don't have to talk to Ulgrim at all. We're gonna go down. Grab this.
skill's not ready.
Boss isn't here, dynamite chest isn't here.
I can't do that yet.
There's the boss, there's the body. Range boss you can't sit on top of. Level 30. These are actually good pants too. Look at stuff, guys. Stop attacking me. I gain vitality res, which I'll need upcoming, but I lose aether res, which kind of sucks. Gain bleeding res, which is nice. Here I'll gain aether res, gain bleeding res, gain health. These are better. These are just better. Yeah, I do want to swap out the silk swatch. Because bleeding res is really nice. Yeah, that's what hardcore is if you die, you start all the way over. I would not recommend hardcore in your first few playthroughs, because there are some things that if you don't understand, like running away from Cronley, like the first big boss, if you don't stick close to him, he'll kill you.
Yes, at once. Do not tarry.
Because you run away, you don't have very much pierce res, and he just does this massive, like, machine gun attack at you. But yeah, I just wouldn't recommend hardcore on your first playthrough, at least. First few playthroughs, honestly.
Put it to good use.
With this series that I've been doing, I just start fully from scratch. Like, I don't even use my same shared stash. I just transfer it over and start over again. So I'm trying to do full run without deaths. Though I would not recommend doing that. Like, if you're playing it, make sure you keep your shared stash ready. And as soon as you get to ultimate, buy merits, I believe they're called, because they will make, like, you can essentially get back to Endgame if you die somewhere in 6 hours, 7 hours, versus doing it in a full fresh playthrough, which is like 20 hours. Like, you can get to Lokar in 8 hours with a thing, the lid or whatever. Drop your portal here, by the way, as always, to make sure you can come back immediately. Go to Pine Barren.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, went the wrong way.
That skill's not ready.
I mean, one thing you can do if you want to try out hardcore, but you're really afraid of using the characters before each play session, copy the file, the save file, in your Grim Dawn thing to your desktop. And then if you die, replace the previous file and copy the save file over. Because it basically just rolls you back a play session. That's also how you copy your gear. You dupe your gear for the game. You can't do that in the game, of course. But like when you're if you're trying to make multiple builds out of a set you farm, you don't feel like farming a full set again, that's what you do. You just copy to a desktop, transfer all the gear to your shared stash, and then replace the file again. And just do that however many times you need to copy the gear. I should have put points into Arcanist too, but yeah. If you die, it's death. Though sometimes if your game crashes as you die, it won't register the death.
That skill's not ready.
Because the game pauses on, this screen is paused. So, on a crash, the game just ends. If it happens almost at the same time, then the death won't be registered. We do need Manticore, or not Manticore, but we do need Manticore Eye. We also need, what's it called? Poison Sac. Just make sure to jump through him when he does that. Poison Gland. Yeah, that happens. My favorite death was on one of these playthroughs where I was in the middle of doing it and my kid was hanging on my arm just asking me questions about something about his tablet and holding on my arm that's my mouse arm, and I'm trying to move away and I'm stuck in a puddle of aether and I just die. Right near the end game too. And it's well, start again.
I can't do that.
I could have rolled back that character, but
that skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
got a lot of Maven's Sphere Protection stuff.
That
Or
skill's not
get to
ready.
Maven's Sphere Protection. Arcanist right now. Not Arcanist, but Prisoner. Because we want to get
That
that
skill's not ready.
exclusive skill. Pretty good. Like, pretty defensive.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, yeah. If you die in hardcore, that's game over. But as I said, if you copy the file, you can prevent that. I mean, you can backtrack that.
That skill's not ready.
It's not really the purpose of hardcore, though. But
Well, if it isn't by old... I haven't been entire... I came a good...
These are... See anything you like?
we will swap to this helmet for overall. Yeah, I like their shoulders. Blue's elemental and pierce, though. Yeah, it's probably better just to play regular most times. Like my primary save is regular. Um, having like one of every class at 100. But I don't do that. Poison, bleeding, I lose Pierce, I think it's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna put the Silk Swatch on. Cold. You can cheese experience by having a full explorer set and just putting it on every time you go to turn in a quest.
I wasn't sure you'd make it. I wish I'm going to check.
I'll keep your stash safe.
The build I'm going for with this is Calidor's Tempest. It is my favorite Grim Dawn skill. Hold on, I'll show you what it is in a second. Get everything in here. Where's how? 3 levels. So Calidor's Tempest is the Arcanist skill. It's essentially like a lightning nova, and but whenever I start, like in the description of the video, there's actually the Grim tools for the build I'm going for, as well as what I'm using right now. But when leveling, just having like Word of Agony, like the Word of Pain node, like, and maxed out Stormbox is all you really need. It's really powerful. Yeah, need to be pushing this to get Maven's Sphere. But yeah, Calidor's Tempest. This skill with a relic from that you kill Kaiman's Chosen people to drop. Well, not relic, but metal. Will turn this into 100% lightning damage. So it's really powerful. Even without any other special things.
Tinkering is my specialty.
Like the only Word of Pain in-game build that I've gotten to actually work is Aether Word of Pain. On the playtest server, they've buffed the conduit that makes Aether, like Word of Pain, do more damage. Plus, you can dual wield the 2 swords that add a lot of Aether damage to Word of Pain, as well as making sure it's 100% converted to Aether damage. And it covers the entire screen and does a lot of damage too. And then you're also using Aether Stormbox on top of that.
Can't do that yet.
But when leveling, like when you first start leveling, yeah, it's just doing Word of Pain at the very beginning.
That skill's not.
And rushing until you get to this node. It's like Word of Pain, Word of Agony, or Stormbox, and rushing to Word of Agony. And then once you max out Word of Agony, max out the first thing is Stormbox, and then just push the mastery bar, picking up skills along the way until you get Aura of Censure. And then you're just set. I use components to spam. I'm using Amber right now because I'm doing a lightning build. But you can do a fire build or any other component to do your spam ability.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Like the 8 the Word of Pain build I made was also like really good at Shattered Realm. Like it just cleared Shattered Realm so fast. As long as it is a bit mana hungry. Yeah, in the league they actually made a fire version of OFF, and so you can actually reliably use the damage if you played the league mod. That was really fun. Demo's a really powerful class because it's got a blast shield. Blast shield is just such an OP skill.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Oh, hold on. Let's see. There was something wrong with the microphone the other day because the kid was playing with it. Does it sound a little bit better now? Okay, yeah. That's the problem with a toddler. He will touch everything. It does not matter what it is or where it is. He will touch and play with it. So, still have to deal with that. I'm using Viper in this build instead of Ultos because what's it called is actually better damage and safer.
That skill's not ready.
My words are failing me. Tsunami. The level 1 devotions are actually the best damage devotions, but they don't have the best effects. And if you use Viper, it doesn't really matter. Or the Ultos devotion. Okay. Makes more sense. I can't really tell most of the time what it's sounding like. Or like when something happens to it that messes with it. It's the old, what did you touch? And he always says nothing. If I say he messed something up, he calls me fake because my wife likes to quote Donald Trump at him. It's weird. Japanese people are just weird in general. Yeah, you kind of need to balance it. Like if you have a very offensive character, you need to use defensive devotions. Um, Almost always I select Turtle Shell and Giant's Blood on every build because they're really powerful. Like to kind of save your butt. On all fire builds, I want to use Phoenix because it, especially like demolitionist builds, because that adds another layer of damage absorption. Yeah, I like the being able to customize things. I really like the Eye of Korvac if you can find a way to get to it because the reduced target's offensive ability and defensive ability. So it's both offensive and defensive in a way. But yeah, there's just so many choices you can go with. Like with a melee build, I like to play very defensive devotions, even giving up a lot of attack. Because if you can't stand in the melee, you're going to die.
Can't do that yet.
Or you're going to lose damage anyway. But if you're a ranged build or a kiting build, then it's probably better to have a little more damage because you don't need to have that 100% tank. This build is going to be melee though. Alright, I'm Malcolm Mage. Gotta make sure.
Can't do that yet.
You want to keep him in the doorway when you're fighting him. And once he starts to do his little thing, just run away over here. And usually he can't get to you. I didn't jump fast enough though. No, I'm not going Kaiman's Chosen on this one because I need the Kaiman's, like the metal Kaiman's Chosen drops, and the +1 all skills Arcanist belt comes from Death's Vigil. So I've actually got to go Death's Vigil, even though Kaiman's Chosen is much better.
Reported back from the lands to
Just the person there are two other groups of...
The one you...
Oh,
The one you...
They're iffy of you because you're an Inquisitor.
See anything alive?
That's really good. But no. Elemental, Aether, Pierce. I lose Chaos, which kind of sucks. Don't care about poison because I still have spots for a Silk Swatch. I have better.
Put it to good use.
Alright, we are going
Something
to
you need stash?
push to the next area, like get our Death's Vigil quest, but that's going to be where the game is going to end for today, because I've got to go running before work now.
do that yet. That skill's not my.
Unlike Kaiman's Chosen, for Death's Vigil, you actually have to go to the place first. You can't just go to the next area. Yeah, Kaiman's Chosen are the bad guys. They end up, they're the one, like, if you complete all the Kaiman's Chosen quests, you end up creating a boss called the Messenger, who you have to fight in Act 7. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I might play a bit when I get home tonight, depending on how tired I am. I'm going out drinking with my coworkers tonight for the first time in ages, because I usually work on Friday night, but it's a kind of a holiday off for me this Friday. So, kind of nice to have a day off. And my wife's actually getting off of work at a normal time, so she's going to be able to pick up the kid. Usually I'm with the kid until like 7 p.m. It's just me and the kid. And no, I haven't. Like, every time I stream on Twitch, it's so laggy. Like, on both the stream and my computer, and I don't know why. I haven't tried it since I upgraded my computer, but it was so bad the last few times I did it, I just gave up on it. I used to, though. I used to stream, like, multi-stream, I guess. But yeah, just kind of sticking on YouTube. We are currently, what, 2 hours into the character, pushing into Act 3, or the end of Act 2. Not so bad. Our lightning damage is kind of... that's retaliation. We're at 6% lifesteal, which is nice. Cast speed is really low. And lightning damage is, you know, not so bad. But if we had like another 200 lightning damage, we'd do so much more damage. The problem with Inquisitor when you're going elemental is this does not give you any damage, it just gives you the minus RR and damage reduction. Which is nice, but I mean it's kind of mandatory if you're doing an elemental build. This gives a lot more lightning damage, so if you're doing like a druid instead for this version of build. Yeah, I am using OBS. Like, OBS was problem. I don't know why. Like OBS works perfectly fine for me on YouTube. I don't know why it does not work for me on what's it called? On Twitch. I might try again at some point. But yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you next time. Usually it's around this time when cause I wake up about 4 o'clock in the morning and play a little bit before I have to go running. Sometimes I'll randomly show up at night and play at night because of if I have free time, kind of like tonight. Yeah, I'll probably hop over and try it again. Maybe sometime this week. Maybe on like Saturday or Sunday, like this weekend. Alright, man. Talk to you next time. Have a good day.